Hi, this is Micah Clark with the American Family Association of Indiana. It's Friday, the last week of the Indiana General Assembly on March 11th. The session ended after midnight on Tuesday. Unfortunately, the very last bill that the Indiana Senate voted on was a bill to protect children from pornography in schools and school libraries. The bill had passed earlier in the session but failed to receive a hearing in the House. That was Senate Bill 17. So the House sent it back to the Senate in a different version of a bill, and we were hoping that the Senate would vote on it. Unfortunately, for some reason, it failed 21 to 29. So continuing the trend of the Senate not standing up for families regarding pornography, regarding critical race theory, regarding empowering parents, the Senate this year was quite a disappointment. If you read my email this week, you know what I think of that. But there is some relief that the session's over. There's an old saying that nobody's life, liberty, or property are safe when the legislature's in session, and there is certainly the relief that this is over and less mischief and harm they can do. They did do some positive things. I'll be talking about that in my email this Wednesday, but here's a few things. House Bill 1190. I don't have any Senate bills to brag about because, again, the Senate, I think, dropped the ball on a lot of things. All the good bills that we were watching originated in the House, where they were much more in tune with what was going on in people's hearts and minds because they had so many primary opponents. All 100 House members are up for re-election, and they were more in touch with, I think, the grassroots than maybe the professional lobbyists and others who were down there that were so influential in the Senate. But House Bill 1190 is a campus free speech bill that's on the way to the governor's office. There was a bill on abortion, 1217, regarding coerced abortions, and that is also on the way to the governor's desk. I think he will sign that, as well as 1190. House Bill 1041 protects girls' sports. It is a bill that says biological males cannot compete in girls' sports in K through 12 competitive sports. We were hoping that would also include colleges as it was originally filed, but that was taken out, I think, out of fear. Perhaps the governor's office didn't want that, but I think that he will probably sign House Bill 1041. And then, of course, something you'll hear a lot about, too, that was kind of a last-minute thing, and I thought the Senate was going to bungle this as well. It's an income tax cut for Hoosiers, which is helpful, but it's only about $50 in 2 years, and I think $100 beyond that in a lower income tax cut for Hoosiers. So with inflation the way it is and with gas prices and grocery prices, I don't know how much Hoosiers will feel that. We're getting a ton of money coming in from sales tax on gasoline. We have a lot in our reserves, so maybe the legislature will look at cutting your taxes next year in a budget year. But I'm sure they were all going to pat themselves on the back for an income tax cut of 1/10%, as it is an election year. But I hope you'll remember these votes. Continue to sign up for our email and get our email each Wednesdays. And this coming Wednesday, I'm going to have some roll call votes on these issues so you can see where your House member and your Senate member voted. And continue to stay with us each week with our emails, with our videos, to follow what things are going on in Indiana culture, as well as politics at the state, local, and even sometimes the federal level. I'm Micah Clark. Thank you for joining us with the American Family Association of Indiana on March 11th, and continue to support us. Keep us in your prayers. Thank you. Have a great weekend.